Welcome to SAU Magazine, a weekly news program coming to you from Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is a Southern Arkansas University news brief. I'm Keith Carson. Homecoming 2003 festivities are underway. This year's theme is titled Under Construction. It has featured a pep rally and the coronation of Tammy Armstrong as homecoming queen. Other events have included an ice cream party in the mall and the 2003 Distinguished Alumni Dinner. The annual Ryder Cup golf tournament took place on Friday. Visitors and alumni have been encouraged to examine building projects under construction on campus.
I'm Jordan Babineau. The Honor Wall ceremony took place on Saturday. Recognition was given to donors who had completed endowments. It was followed by the 5K Rider Fun Run and the Oldest But Goodies Brunch. Mule gating, a new activity this year, was held at the Welcome Center. Alumni were recorded for SAU's video archives. The annual fish fry was scheduled for Saturday evening. 3 individuals have been selected as distinguished young alumni. Former SAU baseball coach Steve Goodhart received the Lifetime Achievement Award.
SAU recently granted its first degree to a Walton Delta Teachers Program grant recipient. Shannon Lewis received a bachelor's in agricultural education. He finished his degree in 3 years by taking summer and internet courses. The Walton Family Foundation provides grants to 3 Arkansas universities to recruit African American high school seniors who wish to major in education. After completing their degrees, recipients must agree to teach in southern Arkansas or the Delta region of the state. Lewis will teach in the Brinkley School District.
SAU has instituted an honors program for academic achievement. Students in the Honors College enroll in 18 hours of lower-level courses and 6 hours of upper-level courses. Beginning freshmen with a composite ACT score of 26 or higher are encouraged to apply. SAU students who have a GPA of 3.5 or higher may petition the Honors College for admission. Students in the Honors College will receive housing in the new Graham Hall when it is completed.
Efforts are made to protect university computers against viruses. A campus-wide 24-hour virus scan was launched this week. Kathy Cole, Assistant Director of University Technology Services, sent out a campus-wide email instructing users to leave all PCs connected to the university network. UTS would have notified someone in the area of any infected computer. Users were able to continue working during the scans, though they may have noticed delays in performance.
Students and faculty attend a seminar titled The Call to Professionalism. Dr. Gail White introduced the topic by emphasizing the importance of professional development for careers in general. Dr. Ed Cardis outlined the history of moral codes that have evolved in today's ethical standards and laws. Shanika Moore concluded the seminar with an explanation of the advantage of being a member of the Arkansas Education Association. This has been a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. For Keith Carson, I'm Jordan Babineau.
With an SAU profile, I'm Samantha Skiles.
And I'm Liz Matern. Founded in 1975, Students in Free Enterprise has grown to become one of the largest collegiate organizations in the world.
SAIF teams are active on more than 1,200 college and university campuses in 31 countries around the world.
Students apply their classroom experiences to develop and implement educational outreach programs.
They teach individuals and their communities market economics, entrepreneurship, personal financial success, and business ethics.
The challenge to SAIF teams is not simply to inform, but to empower.
To help their targeted audiences reach their full potential through a better understanding of the principles of free enterprise.
SAIF teams are improving their quality of life and standard of living for members of their communities.
SAIF teams create a positive force for change that is literally changing the world.
With an SAU profile, I'm Liz Matern.
And I'm Samantha Skiles.
SAU Sports, I'm Stephen Geist. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns sparked the Mule Riders in a 44-36 upset of Delta State. Senior Jordan Babineau returned 2 kicks for 96 and 100 yards. His performance set SAU and Gulf South Conference records. Babineau was named D2Football.com's Special Teams Player of the Week. The Riders are ranked 21st in the nation. They host Ouachita Baptist University on Saturday afternoon at Wilkins Stadium.
I'm Brannon Williams. The Lady Riders split weekend tennis matches. They defeated the University of the Ozarks and lost to Central Arkansas. The first match was hosted by the Ozarks. The Lady Riders won 4 of 6 singles matches and 1 of 3 doubles matches. 3 matches were canceled at Central Arkansas on account of darkness.
The SAU men's cross-country team finished in first place at the Choctaw Trials. The Mule Riders had a first-place total of 48, with Mississippi College finishing second with 69. Blaine Slack led the Mule Riders with a 7th-place finish time of just over 27 minutes. In the women's division, Millsaps College took the win. SAU finished in 4th place.
In women's volleyball, SAU splits matches with West Alabama. SAU got a 3-0 shutout in the first of 2 matches. In the second match, the Lady Riders and the Lady Chargers were tied going into the 5th game. Even that could not be decided in regulation, as the Lady Chargers won 21-19. SAU Sports, for Stephen Geist, I'm Brannon Williams.
With commentary, I'm Brian Jones.
And I'm Charles Davis.
Schedules for the 2004 spring semester have been released, and soon students will be able to pre-register.
Have you ever considered classes you take each semester?
How about the foreign language classes?
Are they really going to apply to your major?
Of course, it is necessary to be well-rounded.
But students should not necessarily have to be fluent in another language to graduate.
The school requires many majors to have 2 intermediate foreign language classes.
But the elementary classes are prerequisites.
Why should students have to take 4 classes of a foreign language?
The other side of the argument makes sense.
Many Americans will work abroad and need some knowledge of a foreign language.
And the U.S. has an increasing Hispanic population.
Even so, students should have a greater say in their general education requirements.
With commentary, I'm Charles Davis.
And I'm Brian Jones.
With an SAU Police Log, I'm Matthew Johnson. SAU has updated its website with security policies, procedures, and crime statistics for the year 2002. The Jean Cleary Disclosure of Campus Security Policy and Campus Statistics Act provides for universities to publicly disclose this information. According to SAU's crime policy, every crime should be reported as soon as possible, even those committed by students off campus. It also states that safety and security hazards should be reported to the physical plant or UPD.
I'm Angie Loomis. According to the crime statistics section of the UPD website, larceny is the most prevalent crime on campus. In the past 4 years, the number of reported cases of larceny has increased. In 2002, there were 65 reported cases of larceny. To view all of the information on this act, go to the UPD link at the SAU Internet site.
A walking escort service is available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. To request an escort, call extension 4100. Give your name, social security number, and the nearest exit door to your location. Student patrol or a police officer will meet you at that building door and walk with you to any area on campus. Student patrol works at night in our residence hall parking areas to provide extra safety for student vehicles.
On October 15th, motor vehicle accident. Lori Leslie and Fred Smith were involved in a traffic accident on West University. No injuries were reported and both vehicles were driven from the scene. On October 17th, possession of marijuana. SAU police arrested a Magnolia High School student in the Green Hall parking lot for misdemeanor possession of marijuana. The suspect was returning from Green Hall to his illegally parked vehicle when stopped by Officer Ray. The odor of marijuana was detected in the vehicle, and a subsequent search produced a marijuana cigar as well as a small bag of marijuana. The juvenile was cited and released to his parents. With an SAU police log for Matthew Johnson, I'm Angie Loomis.
I'm Jonathan Wolfe with job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center. The South Arkansas Development Center in El Dorado has 2 position openings. They are payroll clerk and accounts payable clerk. Qualifications include 9 hours of accounting coursework, knowledge of Excel, phone skills, customer service skills, and a minimum of 2-year degree preferred. Applicants must be self-starters who work well without supervision. To apply, call Barbara Staggs at 870-863-8194 to request an application. The Employment Resource Center also has a tutoring position available. It is tutoring children from 2nd to 12th grade at the Magnolia Housing Authority. Other duties include cleaning up after the children and overseeing activities. This would be classified as work study. Computer skills are a plus, but not necessary. To interview, contact Rhonda Voss at 870-234-5540. I'm Jonathan Wolfe with job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Amanda Smith.
And I'm Joanna Eaton.
It's time for the 6th annual Fall Fest and Chili Cook-Off. Fall Fest 2003 will be held in the Bruce Center on Tuesday, November 11th from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. There will be information and craft booths, as well as entertainment provided by Encore. Fall Fest features the Chili Cook-Off. All SAU departments and registered student organizations are invited to enter the cook-off and encouraged to use their imaginations for their chili with a theme. All registration forms must be turned in by November 6 to the Office of Student Activities.
Encore performs its first show of the 2003 fall semester. Members of Encore did song and dance routines for the Upward Bound program. The performance was this Wednesday in Harton Theater. Encore has several other shows scheduled at area high schools. They will perform for Taylor, Haynesville, New Boston, and Hooks High Schools. Encore will also entertain the crowd at the annual Fall Fest. Encore is directed by Professor Judy Vassar.
An SAU art professor's work has been chosen to travel with an exhibition. A piece by Doug Waterfield, Assistant Professor of Art, has been selected to tour with the Small Works on Paper exhibition. It is sponsored by the Arkansas Arts Council. Waterfield's work, Paragon, was selected to receive one of 12 purchase awards. His work will become part of the permanent collection. The exhibition will tour to 11 locations across the state.
Spanish students celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with a trip to the Alexandria Museum of Art. Members of the Spanish Club recently visited the Heart of Spain, an exhibition in Alexandria, Louisiana. The exhibition is a rare showing of Spain's religious art, antiquities, and icons. After that, the artworks will go on to the monasteries, convents, palaces, and museums from which they came. And that's this week's entertainment news.
The SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program features a wide variety of professional experiences.
Students are responsible for producing and marketing radio and television programs each semester.
SAU Magazine, a radio news program, is available to stations in Arkansas and bordering states.
The SAU Report, a television interview program, is available to cable systems in Southwest Arkansas and Northeast Texas.
More than a dozen courses are offered in the SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program.
Writing, reporting, and hands-on experiences are stressed in these courses.
In addition, graduating students are more perceptive analysts of mass communication and broadcast journalism.
They are very competitive in the job field and for opportunities as graduate students.
Information about the Broadcast Journalism degree program can be found on the internet at saumag.edu.
That's saumag.edu for an excellent educational opportunity.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Colana Sanders.
And I'm Richard Gamble.
On Monday, October 27th, Student Government Association Traffic Appeals Court will be at 4 p.m.
At 6:30 p.m., there will be a Halloween movie in the Bruce Center.
On Tuesday, Student Activity Board will meet at 5:30 p.m.
Resident Hall Assistants will meet in Conference Room 2 at 6 p.m.
On Wednesday, student refunds will be available in the business office.
All resident assistant applications are due by 5 p.m.
On Friday, October 31st, all student workers can pick up paychecks in the business office.
Room and board payments are also due.
On Saturday, November 1st, the CAP test will be taken at Wharton Nursing Building.
On Sunday, November 2nd, the SAU volleyball team will play Christian Brothers in Memphis at 1 p.m.
And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.